Hello and welcome to In a flash fiction reading series by Sweetycat Press. I'm Dave Gregory, and today I'll be reading The Grind by Marlon Hayes. It may be worth clarifying that the first-person narrator of our story is female. This work first appeared in Flash Fiction Addiction, a 2019 anthology by Zombie Pirate Publishing. The co-sponsor of today's story is anonymous. The Grind by Marlon Hayes. My commute to work is the worst part of my day. I live south of the city, and my job is west of the city, so I drive for an hour. Construction, rush hour, school buses, and people who should not be allowed to drive add to my misery. I kissed my little boy, Jared, before I left. His kisses are sweet and wet, and he makes me smile. He's a typical little boy, loving to get dirty and play with his toys. My mother watches him while I'm at work, and she is under his thumb. Maybe it's the sweetness of his kisses. He knows his colors and his letters, and we're teaching him to read. I love reading to him, and Jared loves Dr. Seuss and Goodnight Moon. Traffic is crawling, and I resist using the horn. It wouldn't make a difference. It's rush hour, and the only way to make it to work on time is to leave 25 minutes sooner. The radio station I listen to at this time of day focuses on love and relationships. I listen, despite how much I disagree with what's being said. There are women who are bitter towards men without acknowledging the part they played in the relationship. I sabotaged my relationship with Jared's father on my own, with no help from anyone else. Honesty and transparency are building blocks for a successful relationship, but those are not necessarily going to be accepted by the significant other. Some secrets aren't meant to be shared. I park in my spot when I get to my job. The security officer waves, and I return it with a smile. Not a flirtatious smile, but a smile of recognition. I don't know whether he's attracted to me, but it doesn't matter. I will never date someone from my job because it never works. I know there are people who date their coworkers, but it only leaves bitterness and resentment, which leads to one or both parties needing to find employment elsewhere. I am kosher when it comes to dating at the workplace. Meat and cheese do not go together. Jared and I watch a lot of Disney stuff. We sing and dance to the different songs, and I want to take him to Disneyland. I'm pretty good at saving money, and I'm saving to buy a house for us. I'm cautious in my decision-making these days. As much as I want to take my son to see Mickey, I'm not willing to loot my savings for it. I'll find another way, as usual. I settle in at my workstation, change into my uniform, and I'm dressed for my shift when my coworkers arrive, right before the shift starts. We exchange perfunctory greetings, and that's all. I'm not friends with any of the people I work with. I've learned to keep business and my personal life separated. The problem with being so private is I don't let people into my life, which led to the breakup with Jared's father. He felt as if he should know everything about me. I felt as if certain things were on a need-to-know basis. So when I finally told him everything about me, it finished us. We get along fine as co-parents, and he's moved on. I feel pangs of regret because we could have been good together. I have a bachelor's degree, and my friends who graduated with me are miserable in their chosen fields as teachers and social workers, etc. They complain about the kids, the hours, and their paychecks. They borrowed upwards of $100,000 and make less than $30,000. It's not fair or equitable, and my dreams require real money. I average about $2,000 a week, saving money each month for my house and some kind of business venture. I don't plan on working for someone else much longer. I believe in me. Recently, I started dating again. And Mario is a nice guy, full of dreams and plans. It's been 3 months and things are progressing nicely. I'm not yet at the honesty and transparency stage. I'm inching along. After Disneyland, I'm going to ask Mario to travel to Jamaica with me. Maybe a getaway will be the thing that convinces me to open my heart to him. We'll see. The bell sounds, prompting us to start our shift. As I perform my first lap dance, I keep repeating Disneyland over and over again. A new dangling carrot to get me through. The end. And that was The Grind by Marlon Hayes. The co-sponsor of today's reading remains anonymous. I'm Dave Gregory for Sweetycat Press.